Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to class again, and today we're gonna continue our unit 1 people, and we're gonna finish that lesson today. Okay, so let's go to the lesson altogether. So what are we going to study in that unit? Okay, so here we go. So in that unit they gonna talk about descriptive adjectives. Okay, so we're gonna learn some vocabulary related to adjectives. So how many adjectives do you know so far? So we have happy, unhappy, new, old, interesting opposite with boring. So you can see that symbol here, it stands for opposite. So interesting opposite with boring, popular opposite with unpopular, rich opposite with poor, safe opposite with dangerous, easy opposite with difficult, small opposite with large, important opposite with unimportant, modern opposite with traditional. Okay, so I guess that all these adjectives gonna be easy for you, and I hope that you all know the meaning of this adjective because they are so pretty simple. So what does the word traditional mean? So traditional refers to an old style. Can be something that happened long time ago, and a traditional opposite with modern because it happened in present times. Can be a new idea, can be a new style of living or doing something that's opposite to each other. Okay, one is new style and another one is old style. Okay, next one. In this case we also talk about the be plus adjective plus noun. For example, he is rich. So normally when we use adjective, they are followed by verb to be, am, is or are in front of the adjective. We can also say he is a rich person. So we use article in front of adjective because there is a noun behind adjective. And when we use article in front of adjective, only when the noun after here is a singular noun and the noun that we can count it, which is called countable noun. We can also say she has long hair. In this case we don't need article because her hair is an uncountable noun. So you can remember that when the noun is uncountable we cannot use article in front of the adjective. Only when the noun is countable and also singular that we can use article in front of the adjective, just like sentence number 2 out there. Another one, we can say they are clever. So we change verb to are because the subject is they. We can also say they are clever students. So student, it is plural and it is also countable, but we don't use article because it is a plural nouns. It's not like sentence number 2. We can use in front of the noun that is singular. It's countable, but it must be singular as well. But for nouns that is plural, it's countable but it's plural, we don't use article at all, just like sentence number 5 here, they are clever students. It is an old house. In this case we use article earn in front of adjective because house is singular and it's also countable. When the noun is plurals, just like those are old houses, this one is plural like this, we don't need an article in front of the adjective. You can compare that two sentences together. We cannot say he is rich because we cannot use article in front of adjective alone. We can use article in front of adjective only with the case number 2 when there is noun behind adjective. And also we cannot say they are a clever student. We cannot say because student here is countable but it is plural, so we cannot use article. We can use article when the noun here is singular and countable, just like case number 2 and case number 6. I guess it is an old house, just like this. Okay, so and some more informations about article earn. So we use article earn in front of a, e, I, o, u. So any word that start with a, e, I, o, u, we're gonna use earn. No matter it is nouns, it is an adjective, we got to use n in front of all such words all the time when the noun behind is countable and uncountable. So aggressive start with A and we're gonna use earn. Easy start with E, intelligent start with I, old start with O, and ugly start with U. So any words that begins with A, E, I, O, U, we gotta use earn in front, and only when the noun behind is countable and uncountable. And the noun behind is countable, it's singular as well. So if the noun is plural or uncountable, we cannot use article in front of the adjective. Okay, we go to next one. Okay, so just like I change to my for possessive. So I ride a motorbike, okay, and this is my motorbike. So this motorbike is mine. Change to his. Okay, so he rides a motorbike, and this is his motorbike. Okay. She, possessive, is her. She rides a motorbike. This is her motorbike. They change to their for possessive. They study in this class. This is their class. We change to our. We study in this class. This is our class. You change to your. You buy this bag. This is your bag. It change to its. It's its. This food, its food. This is its foods. So all this here is a possessive. Okay, I change to my, he change to his, she change to her, they their, we our, you your, it its. Okay, so normally behind this possessive pronouns, we always have noun behind. អញ្ចឹងពពួក my his her អីនេះគឺបង្ហាញពីកម្មសិទ្ធិអញ្ចឹង noun ដែលនៅខាងក្រោយនេះគឺជាកម្មសិទ្ធិរបស់ប្រធាននឹងឯង Okay, my his her their our your or it. Our book, on page 8, you are supposed to look at the adjective again, and this adjective we already talked the previous slides already, about happy, interesting, boring, something like that. So what you have to do, you're gonna put the adjective that it sounds positive into one group, and the adjective that is a kind of negative meaning in another group, which is the opposite to each other. Just like number 1 already example for you, happy opposite with unhappy, and what else. So you're gonna select the adjective above here and put in the box out there. So it's pretty simple. So this one, again and again, you're gonna do it and take a pictures and send to me within 1 week. And next, you are supposed to choose the correct answers. So exercise B here in page number 8, the same in our student book. Just like Dan is a travel agent, his job is interesting or boring. So this one is depend on your own idea. So which adjective do you choose is depends on your own personal thinking. So travel agents to you isn't interesting or boring. You can choose the adjective that you think you support to. Okay, so this one student can have various answers. It's not only one answers, so it's depend on your own answer. So what do you think each job here is a kind of it's a positive meaning or negative meaning? It depends on you. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So this one you have to select the answers, one of them. And next, you are supposed to select the adjective again, the best answer. So just like my father's job is interesting or uninteresting. Okay, so which one is the correct answer? Interesting alone or followed by article earn? And the rest of the exercises is similar ways. Okay, so this one to talk about the adjective with followed by article in front. So we already talked earlier. Okay, and then you go to exercise B. So in exercise B, you are supposed to complete with a possessive adjective: I to my, he to his, you to your, they to their, and so on. So take a look at each sentence carefully and then complete with possessive in the correct way. This is exercise B. And exercise C, you have to unscramble the words. Okay, so the word is scrambled together, which is not a complete sentence. So you have to arrange the words and then write on the space given here in order to make the sentence become a full and complete sentences. And next one. Okay, that's all for student book. I also got some more vocabulary related to adjective for you to discover more. Here is talk about adjective. So you may get to know more adjective. So build up your vocabulary altogether. So this adjective here is pretty simple. So just like bad, big, dangerous, dirty, easy, empty, expensive, far, fast, high, hot, long, old, rich, strong, wrong. Okay, so I guess that's all this adjective. It's very simple for you. I hope that you know all of them already, so I don't have to translate for you again. So what you have to do, you're gonna write the opposite. So bad, opposite with what kinds of adjective. So you can select the adjective below here. Here we're gonna have another set of adjectives: cheap, clean, cold, difficult, full, good, low, near, new, poor, right, safe, short, slow, small, weak. Okay, so the set of adjective is gonna be supposed to write in this space here, which is the opposite. So dangerous is already example. Dangerous opposite with safe. How about bad? Bad opposite with good. Okay, which is the words out there. Okay, so you're gonna take good and write in the space provided. Okay, so I don't have to translate the adjective for you in Khmer. You can check the dictionary by yourself and find out more information about it. Okay, because we already adult, we're not like children, so we don't need translation. And there's more adjective that related to appearance. Okay, so appearance refers to the way people look like. So sometimes we can describe people or describe something by the outside look, which is called appearance. So we also use adjective to describe such a thing. So we have blonde, beautiful, fat, thin, dark, ugly, old, tall, young, short. Okay, so blonde, it might be new words for you. For some students, they already know, but some students might be a new one. Blonde. So blonde here refers to a girl. Mostly talk about the women's that they have a kind of what we say gold hair. Their color is just like gold. That is blonde. Okay, they talk about hair which color similar to gold, just like that. And fat. Okay, fat, you can look at picture number 1. So one fat and another is thin. So fat opposite with thin. Okay, so some people they read fat. Okay, you can read fat. Okay, okay, there are some more adjective here. We have a beautiful, good looking, pretty, attractive. So they are quite similar. Okay, beautiful, good looking, it's similar to beautiful. Pretty and attractive, okay, they all use interchangeably, so they all have the same meaning. Beautiful, good looking, pretty, attractive, okay, they all the same. So you don't have to use the same adjective all the time. Beautiful all the time. You can interchange with a good looking, or you might use pretty or attractive instead of it. Moreover, there's more words to go. This one is already is also talk about adjective as well. So just like number 1 here, I don't have to read everything. Okay, I just read only the adjective. So number 1 here is proud. Number 2, disappointed. And if you don't know the meaning, you can check with the meaning below here. So number one, there is the meaning of proud and disappointed. The meaning is out here. Okay, so you don't have to remember everything. You just say that proud, feeling good, that's it. And disappointed, what that means, unhappy. Okay, so they give you a long explanation, but in order for you to remember the meaning of each or sides of words easily, you can just put a shortcut in a short way. So just say that disappointed means unhappy. Okay, and if you wanna to be clear with the meaning, you can go to Khmer Dictionary and then check one more time, so improve your self-study further. And number three is confused, and the meaning's out here, not able to think clearly, and that's it. Hopeful, feeling positive about the future, or just say feeling positive. Okay, hopeful. And number five, curious, wanting to know. And number six, anxious, worried. And number seven, scared, afraid. And number eight, jealous, unhappy and angry. Okay, not only unhappy but angry either. And number nine, upset, unhappy. So upset, similar to disappointed. Okay, so it's very important, and it's very good if you can develop your vocabulary further. And that's even very useful if some of you never known such a word like this before. Anyway, we're gonna have more words to go here. In the box here, there's an adjective and noun, but I think you can take a look at that, or you don't have to look at that, it's fine. And if you go down here, you can see some more adjectives, just like cheerful. So they give you explanation in the parentheses already. Cheerful is happy, miserable, unhappy. Okay, so from the beginning until now, we can see that the word unhappy, there's around 4 or 5 already. We have miserable, we have disappointed, we have upset. Okay, just like that, we use such words in different contexts. Okay, but anyway, they quite similar to each other, so you can use interchangeably whenever you want to use. Depressed, okay, can be unhappy. Okay, depressed, unhappy again here. So around 6 or 7 words already, the word unhappy. So we not just know unhappy only one. We have quite a number of words that similar with unhappy as well. And below here, there's gonna be 4 or 5 more adjectives to go. That mean the adjective that related to kind of emotions. So just like energetic. Okay. So if you want to know the meaning, you can take a look below here. So energetic means wanting to be busy. Okay. Number 2, anger. Anger is a noun, it's not an adjective. Creative is an adjective. Okay. Caring for is also adjective. Caring for, that means looking after someone. Okay, you can look at the number respectively. And creative number 5. Okay, good at thinking of new ideas. Creative, good at thinking of new ideas. Okay, if you want to know the meaning clearly, you can check dictionary for further explanation, and you can check my dictionary as well, because you are university student already. That's why I just don't want to translate just like you are kids anymore. You're not high school anymore that we need translation. That is why I'm sorry that sometimes I try to cut down on translation. Okay, so I hope that you understand my intention. Not all, we have more to go. In here there's a numbers of adjective again. Okay, seems like you have many adjectives to remember, but this is kind of vocab development. Okay, so if you don't try to know now, you still have to know it later. So I hope that you can learn all these adjectives step by step, and it's gonna improve your vocabulary building, and you can use this vocab for other purpose. Okay, so we have some more adjective here. We have positive. Okay, positive opposite with negative. Okay, positive refers to kind of a good intention. A negative kind of like we can say not good intention. Okay, Positive person, that means kind of you always think of something good in the future. And negative person, like you always, everything around you is bad, or everything of you is like boring in a negative way. Reliable, okay, reliable is an adjective. So when somebody is reliable or something is reliable, that means you can depend on it. So if you say my friend is reliable, that means you can ask your friend to help you all the time. But opposite is unreliable. So my friend is unreliable, that means you cannot ask him for help, or ask her for help. So when you want help from that person, they never give you a hand at all. That kind of thing is unreliable, or that kind of person is unreliable. Confident, okay. So if you are confident, that means here they have explanation below here. So we may look at the explanation below here. It's a shortcut way better than my explanation. So number 4, confident, feeling sure about yourself. Feeling sure about yourself. Okay. Number 5, shy, not confident. Okay. So confident opposite with shy. Okay. Hardworking. That means try very hard to do something, or putting a lot of effort, or try very hard to do something. And opposite is lazy. Sense of humor. Sense of humor, that means ability to laugh. That means ability to make other people laugh. Okay. Never sad at all. Always happy all the time. And opposite with serious. Okay. Serious. So a serious person is quiet and does not laugh very much. Okay. Does not laugh very much. Okay. A serious person. Okay. Not much make fun. Number 9, patient. Patient. Number 9, patient, that means stay calm. That means you can wait for something. You're not kind of we can say you're not rush. For example, like you want to buy something very much, okay, and maybe you cannot afford to buy it, so you have to save your money. No matter you want to buy it very much, but you have to save your money. Kind of patient. And the opposite is impatient. Okay. Below here there's more adjective, just like generous, opposite with mean. So generous, that means happy to give more money to other people, but mean, not happy to give money to other people. Okay. Like care very much about money, mean, such a person like that. Honest, okay, an honest person that tell the truth all the time, never lie. But dishonest, that kind of cheating or always lie or something. Okay. Clever, intelligent, okay, same with each other. And opposite with stupid. Calm, okay, relaxed, not worried or frightened. Okay. Calm, not worried, you can say not worried, but opposite with nervous or anxious. Okay. And below here there are a few more, just like number 1, sensible. Number 1, sensible. Practical. Okay. Practical, or you can say does not do something stupid. Sensible. Number 2, silly. Silly, okay, a bit stupid, similar to stupid. Okay. So we can say a bit stupid, it's similar to each other. And number 3, trust. And number 4, creative. Creative, that means good at thinking of new ideas. Always have new ideas in your mind. Number 5, talented, okay, has a natural ability. Okay. Talented. Okay. Okay, that's it. Okay. So I hope that you have time to look at all such an adjective and develop your vocab altogether. So after we take a look at vocabulary, we go to reading, which is on page 10. So you're supposed to read the story for 2 pages, page 10 and 11, and you answer the questions. Okay, the question is pretty short and nothing complicated. You're gonna put true or false as well according to the information in the reading, so decide which statement is true, which statement is false, and plus with answer the question. Okay, so the reading here, this talk about the people from around the world. Okay, so what are they talking about? So read the information here. It's not long, and the vocabulary out there, it's not difficult as well. So I don't have to read for you. You may be able to read by yourself. And the vocabulary is not difficult at all. Interesting, salary, it's pretty simple word. Okay, it's not nothing word that is difficult at all. Okay, Elworthy, Peter Elworthy is the name. Peter Elworthy, and New Zealand is the country. Pilot, okay. Continuation, salary, okay. You know salary is the money that you get from work every month. And Shep is the name of the dog. Okay, name Shep. Okay, Rimi Sen is an actress. Okay, actress, like a movie star. Okay, she's Indian. Mumbai is the city of India. Exciting, okay. Exciting, surprising. Okay, nothing else. Okay, Tanya Rogers is also name. Boulder, Colorado is the name of the city or university. Boulder, Colorado. Engineers is a kind of job. Musicians, okay, person who play music. Okay, decision, okay, come from the word decide. Decision. Okay, so I don't have to read for you. I guess you can read by yourself. Okay, and because the vocab that they use is also easy and it's not long, so please try to read the information and answer the question here. Okay, so you got to work with. That's reading with. One is true, false, and another is the question. Okay, and after you do this, we're gonna go to a so this page, you can skip page number 12. If we study in the class, we're gonna take a look at that, but if we study online like this, we can skip that one. We jump to listening. Okay, so now time for you to listen. Okay, so we're gonna listen to the last of the women divers. Okay, divers, the last of the woman diver. That's kind of video journal. So you watch the video and you're gonna complete this text with the word given here: tour guides, divers, seafood. Okay, you know tour guide, just like in Siem Reap a lot, we can see there person who take tourists to visit some place and then describe the events, describe the histories of that place or something. Divers, okay, this one is divers, a person who swim in the water to catch fish or to look for something. Divers. Seafood, I guess you already know. Take that word and complete. And after you watch, you have to answer the question here, true or false. Okay, so now we go to the listening altogether, or you can go to YouTube. You can type a video journal, the last of the women divers, I'm sorry, and then you can see the video clip out there. So now I already play for you. I also play for you too. Okay, here. Okay, so now listen all together. Last of the women divers. It's around 3 minutes.
The island of Jeju off the coast of South Korea is famous for its natural beauty. It's also known for a group of women divers called haenyos. These women dive into the sea every day to look for seafood. It's their job, and it's difficult and very dangerous work. They do not use oxygen tanks. They can hold their breath and stay underwater for up to 5 minutes. For hundreds of years, the women of Jeju have made their living from the sea. They dive into the cold waters and catch octopus, abalone, and sea urchins. However, these women divers on Jeju may be the last. Things on this small island are changing. Sunny Hong is different. She isn't a diver. She is a tour guide. She doesn't catch fish. She helps tourists that come to the island.
I wanted to find some kind of job which I can use my English, and also this kind of job is fit to my aptitude.
Sunny speaks English. She doesn't have to dive. However, all the other women in her family are divers.
This is my aunt, Miss Hong. She's 63 years old. And 몇 살 때 시작해? 13살 때?
13살 때
She started diving when she was 13, so almost 50 years now.
Sunny's aunt and her friends have been diving nearly all of their lives.
They didn't have a choice, and also they were born in sea village, so they had to be a woman diver, and there's nothing they can do except woman diver.
The job is very dangerous. In Jeju, all the divers are women. Men are not divers. The youngest diver on the island is 45 years old. The oldest is 75. These women dive for 5 to 6 hours every day. But why do they keep diving? The answer is easy. 60-year-old Song Ho has had a good day. She can make up to $300 US in a day. Diving is still a big business in Jeju. The women can use the money to educate their children.
I don't want to be a woman diver. I think I'm lucky.
The young people of Jeju have more opportunities. Sunny's aunt and her friends may just be the last of the Jeju women divers.
Okay, we're gonna take a look at the difficult words, okay, because some of you may not understand what that video talk about, okay, so just watch one more time and we're gonna cover the difficult vocab.
The island of Jeju off the coast of South Korea is famous for its natural beauty. It's also known for a group of women divers called Hae.
Okay, women diver. So divers, it refers to a person who swim in the water, under the waters.
These women dive into the sea every day to look for seafood. It's their job, and it's difficult and very dangerous work. They do not use oxygen tank.
Okay, so oxygen tank. Oxygen tank.
They can hold their breath and stay underwater for up to 5 minutes. And stay underwater for up to 5 minutes. Oxygen tanks.
Okay, hold their breath. Okay, hold their breath. ដូចជាទប់ដង្ហើម ទប់ដង្ហើម Okay, stay underwater នៅក្រោមទឹក
They can hold their breath and stay underwater for up to 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes ទប់ដង្ហើម underwater 5 minutes. Okay, you very long.
For hundreds of years, the women of Jeju have made their living from the sea.
Okay, made their living. Okay, made their living. Okay, that means find food and make money for a living.
They dive into the cold waters and catch octopus.
Okay, octopus, abalone, okay, and sea urchin is the name of the animals in the sea.
abalone, and sea urchins. However, these women divers on Jeju may be the last. Things on this small island are changing. Sunny Hong is different. She isn't a diver. She is a tour guide. She doesn't catch fish. She helps tourists that come to the island.
I wanted to find some kind of job which I can use my English, and so this kind of job is can I say fit to my aptitude.
Sunny speaks English.
Aptitude.
Okay, aptitude, okay, aptitude like ability, okay, សមត្ថភាព fit to my aptitude មានន័យថាស័ក្តិសមទៅនឹងសមត្ថភាពរបស់គាត់
Kind of job is can I say fit to my aptitude.
Sunny speaks English. She doesn't have to dive. However, all the other women in her family are divers.
This is my aunt with Hong. She's 63 years old. And 몇 살 때 시작해? 13살 때?
13살 때
She started diving when she was 13, so almost 50 years now.
Sunny's aunt and her friends have been diving nearly all of their lives.
They didn't have a choice, and also they were born in sea village, so they had to be a woman diver, and there's nothing they can do except woman diver.
The job is very dangerous. In Jeju, all the divers are women. Men are not divers. The youngest diver on the island is 45 years old. The oldest is 75. These women dive for 5 to 6 hours every day. But why do they keep diving? The answer is easy. 60-year-old Song Ho has had a good day. She can make up to $300 in a day. Diving is still a big business in Jeju. The women can use the money to educate their children. Diving is still a big business in Jeju. The women can use the
Okay, educate ដូចជាអប់រំ okay, send children to school
money to educate their children.
I don't want to be a woman diver. I think I'm lucky.
The young people of Jeju have more opportunities. Sunny's
okay, opportunity ឱកាស opportunity ឱកាស
Jeju have more opportunities. Sunny's aunt and her friends may just be the last of the Jeju women divers.
Okay, so after you watch, okay, please complete the information here, true, false, and complete the gaps, okay? And that is okay, that is the end of the lesson, okay, with that listening, okay, and then we just okay អញ្ចឹងសូមបន្តមកកន្លែង workbook ម្ដងអញ្ចឹង workbook ពីសប្តាហ៍មុនយើងធ្វើទី9ទី10ហើយអញ្ចឹងយើងចូលមកដល់ទំព័រទី11ម្ដងអូខេអញ្ចឹងទំព័រទី11យើងយកគុណនាមនេះផ្គូផ្គងជាមួយនឹង ABC អញ្ចឹង good opposite with bad អូខេអញ្ចឹងផ្គូផ្គងគ្នាផ្ទុយគ្នាអញ្ចឹងយើងទៅសេ ABC នៅកន្លែងនេះមកហើយបន្តមកទៀតលំហាត់ B គឺអូខេនេះយើងដាក់ចម្លើយយ៉ាងម៉េចក៏បានដែរអត់បញ្ហាទេអញ្ចឹងទៅតាមកម្រិតរបស់យើងអញ្ចឹងយើងគិតថាការងារមួយណាដែលវា interesting អញ្ចឹងយើងដាក់មុខរបរមួយហ្នឹងនៅនឹងកន្លែងហ្នឹងទៅហើយអញ្ចឹងចម្លើយអាចផ្សេងគ្នាអញ្ចឹងដាក់ចម្លើយបែបម៉េចក៏បានទៅតាមកម្រិតរបស់យើងហើយលំហាត់ C គឺយើងបំពេញជា possessive adjective មាន I my you or my your his or her their អីហ្នឹងយើងទៅបំពេញនៅក្នុងនេះឲ្យបានត្រឹមត្រូវហើយបន្ត តបមកអូខេយើងតម្រៀបពាក្យឲ្យបានត្រឹមត្រូវហើយយើងឆ្លើយសំណួរផងអូខេចឹងតម្រៀបពាក្យហើយបានឆ្លើយសំណួរខាងក្រោយតាក់ទងទៅនឹងinformation ផ្ទាល់ខ្លួនរបស់យើងអូខេតមកទៀតគឺយើងត្រូវ reading អូខេមានអត្ថបទតំណានមួយទៀតអញ្ចឹងការងាររបស់យើងសប្តាហ៍នេះគឺច្រើនអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងអានអត្ថបទហ្នឹងហើយពាក្យហ្នឹងដូចជាអត់មានបាក់អីទេអូខេ Michael Murphy is the name of the person of the name of the doctor Michael Murphy Ireland អូខេពាក្យដូចជាសាមញ្ញទេអស់នេះប្រហែលជាអាចយល់ពីអត្ថបទហ្នឹងបានNatsuko Mori okay from Osaka Japan okay Natsuko Mori okay Shaukat Ali is a taxi driver Shaukat Ali okay Pakistan គាត់មក Pakistan អត់មានពាក្យអីពិបាកទេOkay, Moses Akbar, a soccer player, no? Person who play football. Nigeria, got mapi Nigeria in Africa. Okay, chẳng miền 4-5 nét. Miền Michael Murphy, miền Natsuko Mori, miền Shaukat Ali, miền Moses Akbar. Okay, chứ dương an po miền tẹt tôn quạt tới. គាត់មកពីប្រទេសណាគាត់ធ្វើការអីហើយយើងយកមកបំពេញ true false កន្លែងនេះហើយបន្ទាប់មកកន្លែងនេះយើងអាចយកឈ្មោះនរណាក៏បានដែរឬក៏ឈ្មោះមេរៀនដើមរបស់យើងមេរៀនដើមយើងតាក់ទងទៅនឹងប្រទេសហ្នឹងយើងយកឈ្មោះពួកគាត់យកមកបំពេញមកក៏បានដែរអូខេនៅក្នុងមេរៀនដើមតំពដំបងគេនេះអូខេយើងយកឈ្មោះគាត់មកនេះ Norma Gabriela Frank អីហ្នឹងបាទយកឈ្មោះគាត់ហ្នឹងមកយកមកបំពេញនៅកន្លែងហ្នឹងទៅហើយកន្លែងនេះយើងទៅសរសេរអំពីតកតងទៅនឹងគាត់ជា chef ជាងការងាររបស់គាត់គឺជា chef ហើយមើលទៅតាមស្រាប់ស្លៀកពាក់អញ្ចឹងយើងសរសេរតាមគំនិតរបស់យើងសេមិនក៏បានដែរអូខេឲ្យពេញឲ្យអស់ប៉ុណ្្នឹងមកក៏បានដែរអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចបង្កើនជំនាញ writing របស់យើងបន្ថែមបាទអញ្ចឹងទៅសេឲ្យអស់មកនេះក៏ដូចគ្នាដែរអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលតាមទៅការងាររបស់គាត់តើគាត់ជាអ្វីប្រហែលជា journalist ហ្នឹងមើលទៅអូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងសរសេរមកសេអីក៏បានដែរសេអីក៏បានដែររៀបរាប់ពីការងាររបស់គាត់នឹងយើងអាចឆ្នៃខ្លះអីខ្លះហ្នឹងទៅក៏បានដែរសរសេរមកហើយទៅមួយទៀតចុងក្រោយគេគឺហើយកន្លែងនេះគឺយើងបំពេញខ្វែងពាក្យហ្នឹងអានេះ across អានេះចុះក្រោមអញ្ចឹងយើងមើលពួកនេះI'm sorry down មើលពួកនេះខាងក្រោមនេះវិញ down អូខេដល់ទៅ across ជួរដេកអញ្ចឹងពាក្យណាដែលជួរដេកហ្នឹងតាមលេខរៀងរបស់វាហ្នឹងយើងមើលទៅបែកខាងនេះអូខេពី4ដល់16ដល់ទៅពី1ដល់15វាឆ្លាស់គ្នាទៀតណាអូខេអញ្ចឹងពី1ដល់15យើងពួកនេះពួក down អញ្ចឹងឧទាហរណ៍លេខ1 down អញ្ចឹងយើងមើលលើអត្ថន័យ she's from France អញ្ចឹងគាត់គឺជាជនជាតិ French អូខេអញ្ចឹង number 1 French យើងទៅសេមក F O E N C H អញ្ចឹងគ្រប់ល្មមអញ្ចឹងត្រឹមត្រូវយើងមើលទៅលេខ2 down ទៀតហើយចុះមកក្រោមទៀតហើយthey are from Korea អញ្ចឹងពួកគេគឺជា Korean អញ្ចឹងយើងទៅសេមក K O R E A N អូខេហើយដល់ទៅជួដេកវិញ across អូខេ number 4យើងមើល number 4ណា number 4 not safe អញ្ចឹង not safe គឺ dangerous អូខេអញ្ចឹង D A N G E R O U S គ្រប់អូខេអញ្ចឹងបើសិនជាខ្វះឬក៏លើសបានតែពាក្យនឹងអត់ត្រូវទេណាអញ្ចឹងធ្វើម៉េចឲ្យគ្រប់កឡោនរបស់គេបាទអញ្ចឹងអានឹងចុងក្រោយហើយកន្លែងនេះយើងទៅសេអំពីតកតូននឹងខ្លួនយើងអូខេឬក៏នរណាម្នាក់ត តើតើនឹងការងារអូខេឬក៏ព័ត៌មានអីផ្សេងអូខេ nationality family ជាពិសេសគឺ job អូខេអញ្ចឹងយើងបកស្រាយរៀបរាប់មកអញ្ចឹងនេះគឺជាកិច្ចការចុងក្រោយរបស់មេរៀនទី1អូខេមានច្រើនទំព័រដែរបាទអញ្ចឹងសូមធ្វើបាទអរគុណច្រើនអញ្ចឹងបើសិនមានអ្វីខុសខាតបាទសូមជួយកែលម្អអរគុណ